Hello and welcome back to lockdown in Witham St Hughs. Now today I'm out for my daily walk. Even though we're on lockdown, we're allowed to go out just to do a bit of exercise or to nip down to our local shop, etc. So I thought I'd have a wander around Witham St Hughs and see what's open and what's closed and what the people are doing in this lockdown situation. Well, here we are, looking across what I suppose you'd call the village green. There's not many people about at all. One or two people walking dogs. The odd cyclist. Most people are behaving themselves in this lockdown situation that we've got now. Like I said, we're allowed to go out and about for daily walks, get some exercise, nip down to the shop, get the basic essentials. Possibly visit a chemist if you need your medication. But that's about it really. You're not allowed to sit out on any of the park benches or go sunbathing, anything like that. It's just quick nip out, get what you need and then get back home as soon as possible. No messing around. Right, here we are down at the local shops. Just see what's open and what's closed. Here's the local hairdressers. That's closed for the foreseeable future until this deadly virus actually disappears. Here's the local pizza place. That's just allowing one person in at a time. Practicing social distancing, of course. It's very important at this time. And the Indian takeaway we've got here, although they're closed at the minute, it is going to start opening again and practicing the same social distancing, where only one person is allowed in at any one time. And of course we've got a local co-op here. I think there's only 5 people are allowed in here at any one time. Again, got to practice the social distancing. And this is the local school, Witham St Hughs Academy. That of course is closed. All the children are staying away from school for the time being. I bet they all love that, not being at school. And as we look across this car park, there's a cafe and a vet's. They're both closed at the minute. There's the Market Lounge, as it's called. And of course you've got the vet's there, which I believe is closed. It's sort of closed anyway. There's you can collect your prescriptions from a box that's at the front of the vet's there, if you've got an ill pet. We move on to the village hall. There's a basketball area next to the village hall. That's all now been fenced off, and there's signs saying that it's closed. So you can't actually go inside there at the moment. It does actually say this park is closed until further notice, but it's sort of a standard notice that's been put up all around Witham St Hughs, because there's like I think there's 5 small parks all around. And this is the back of the the front, I suppose you'd call it, of the village hall. It's the entrance. Several notices up about things being closed until further notice. Park here for the village hall and for the local the nursery, the kindergarten. That of course is closed. Here's the monuments here for RAF at Swinderby. In case you didn't know it, Witham St Hughs is partly built on the older RAF Swinderby Air Base. So there's several monuments here for the airmen who have sadly died, and for all the airmen who've served at this base. 1940 to 1993. Like I said, one or two people are out and about. You can't expect people to stay in all the time. You do actually need to get out, otherwise you get cabin fever. It's nice just to get out for an hour or so, just to take some exercise. Is what I'm doing now. Every day I come out for a walk, just keep on going. Lots of the local school children have been putting chalk drawings on the pavements, thanking the NHS, National Health Service, for what they've been doing. Been risking their own lives to try and save lives in the hospitals at the moment with this deadly pandemic that we've got going on, where thousands and thousands of people are unfortunately dying. It really is a terrible situation that we find ourselves in at the moment. I've certainly never seen anything like it in my lifetime. Let's hope we never have to go through this again. This is one of the parks, another one of the parks in Witham St Hughs. Like I said, there's about 5 of them. More chalk drawings I've photographed as I've been walking about. Lots of these streets empty, of course, just full of cars. It's one thing when you walk around here, you notice how many cars there are just parked up, as everybody's now staying inside. Here we go, here's another one of the parks. No children playing on it like there normally is. Again, there's notices up on the gate saying this park is closed. Yes, unfortunately at the moment in time we're not allowed to visit family or friends, anything like that. We must stay away from people. Can't spread this virus at all. If we do feel ill at any point, we must stay in for 7 days, self-isolate, try and keep away from everybody. Keep smiling, keep safe. Well, that's it. That's my daily walk around the village of Witham St Hughs. So I'm off home now anyway. So thanks a lot for stopping by and viewing. And remember, stay safe. And if you can, try and stay inside. Oh yes, I still haven't got a proper face mask yet. So until next time, thanks for viewing.